Welcome back, everybody, to Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Yeah.
We are back after a good week. Episode's a little late today because obviously Father's Day was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And we had stuff to do. But I am Super Blastex, joined by
Toku Tony.
And before we get into it, don't forget, guys, like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate your support. We've got a couple new subscribers. Thank you guys very much for coming on.
Yeah.
And we got some comments as well. Don't forget, leave your comments because we want to make this a community. We want to make this a discussion so we can talk about what's been going on with Superhero Time. Before we get into this week's offerings, Tony, how was your past week?
Really good. Tuesday, I had the opportunity to go to the Astros game using some really good tickets that I can't say where I procured them from, but we were right in front of the dugout. It was awesome. It was the Astros versus the Nationals. We won that game, I think 5-1.
It's always fun to go to the games. It's even more fun when you go and they win.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Astros aren't hot right now. Are not hot right now.
Not at the moment. We went in a good time too. As soon as I got off work, I got off a little bit earlier than usual. Went to the game with my brother, Omar.
Other brother, yeah.
Yeah, the other brother, Omar, and we sat right in front of the dugout. I said hi to Mr. Dusty Baker. So I said hi to Dusty Baker.
Yeah. This is not gonna matter to like most of you listening.
Yeah.
But
I'm a huge Astros fan.
These are Astros people. So who's Dusty Baker?
Dusty Baker is the...
So say their name and then say who they are.
Right.
For people who don't know.
Yeah. Not bad. I haven't cut it out. Did you get me M&M's?
Is this really gonna get... No, we're gonna leave this in. This is funny. Omar, the one we're talking about, just popped in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the store.
What's Dusty Baker's official title?
Yeah, there you go.
He's the manager. He's not like the director of operations.
Whoa.
No? He's just manager?
Yeah.
I thought he was something else too.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
He is a champion.
Forgot about that one.
Who did he play for before he became a manager?
But you know who he played with? Get the champion? To get the champion?
He was champion with the Astros.
There you go.
Oh,
I mean, he didn't play, but you know who he was with.
What his title was?
Manager.
I know. I was gonna call him the boss, and then I stopped myself.
Same.
The big boss.
Yeah, the big boss, because he is the big boss. You and me said hi to him. You said hi to Yordan Alvarez. You did. I didn't get that, but that was a really cool moment. I saw him,
Yeah.
and you said hi to Altuve too.
Mm.
He's a big dude. From the dugout, since we're like above everyone, he was still like, you can still tell he's a big dude. He just dug his finger in my neck.
Cool. And he left.
And he left. Omar saw Jose Altuve, Abreu.
You didn't say who Jose Altuve is because everybody should know who Jose Altuve is.
Oh yeah, I mean he's
Jose Altuve is a superstar.
He's a superstar. He's a second baseman.
Little guy. I love him.
Me and Omar said hi to Dusty Baker Jr. Me and him said hi to Altuve, and that was the end of my thing because I didn't really say hi to most of them. But Omar like kept on trying to talk to everyone, which is so cool. I couldn't do that because I was a little embarrassed. I was so close to everyone. He said hi to Yordan Alvarez.
Mm-hmm. Gary.
Big dude. Oh my god. He's not in the lineup. And he said hi to Jose Abreu, who was very good in that game. Who was the first baseman. It was so good. Stupid expensive. We went on the night. Oh, I don't even think I told you about this. We went to Hot Dog Dollar Night. Yeah.
Dollar Dog Night, yeah.
Dollar Dog Night. So legit. Kind of gross. And it was a special night for me because it was Star Wars night.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I love Star Wars with all my heart. Almost as much as I love Toku.
Are you saying Toku's more now?
Yes. I think so. in my heart. But yeah, it was Star Wars night and it was so nice and we won
Mm-hmm.
So we got to go home, and it was like, oh, it was a good night. So good.
Yeah.
Being so close to everyone and everything. Oh, it was awesome.
All at once.
Yeah, all at once. We were sat next to some pretty rich individuals. It's kind of scary. I saw one dude next to me sat to the group next to us looked like the Kingpin. He was
all about the Mets.
He was all about the Mets. Go Mets. No, he
the Astros. Obviously.
he was bald and he had colored eyes and he was like a huge bulky guy. I was a little scared because he was like, whenever he looked at us and when he was talking to us, it was like
the Mets.
Yeah, straight into our soul. His eyes. He had a big ring on.
Oh,
pretty cool. I don't know if that's too distinctive. If you can like know who I'm talking about.
Who this man is? I don't know who this man. Was it the doctor from Mexico?
No, El Doctor Amigo.
Yeah.
No,
oh.
But that is. Ooh, that would be awesome if I sat next to him. To my right, although I did see someone, who was really good friends with the owners of the Astros. I forget his name, but he had on all Astros gear and a really nice Astros watch. And it was like a 70-year-old guy, like an older looking guy. And he was sitting with this lady about 30 years younger than him. Pretty cool. I want to be like that when I'm older. But not so creepy.
Yeah, that's too bad.
She also sounded like she had like an accent, like a Slavic accent.
Yeah.
All in all, I loved it. Really good game. This is my second Astros game I've been to. The first one I went to with my sister, our sister. And we won that game too.
Cool.
Yeah. And this one, I'm hoping to go to more games like this in the dugout. Because, Jesus, it was awesome. I loved it. And I'm very thankful. And that's the end of my Astros story.
Yeah, that seat was very expensive, too.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You didn't pay for it.
No.
But
I can't say how I procured the tickets either. But I was very lucky to get them.
You can't say how you got them?
No, I cannot.
Did the person who got them to you tell you that?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How was your week?
I didn't do anything this week. I helped with the pool again.
Oh.
I went to the pool again real quick. A pool. Oh, helped with the pool, meaning my dad's pool. He's not doing the return after all.
Oh, really?
We went ahead and fixed it up. And yesterday, on Father's Day, the girls were actually able to get in. The big problem this week that we had was the pump and skimmer that we had to install.
Oh, yeah.
This is not our world at all, so I don't know what the hell was going on, but I think eventually we got it working. They should have it working at the house right now. Yeah, so we were trying to work on that, but then we found out that we need to get some extra kind of sand.
Wow.
This whole thing and that and the other, so that would have been finished on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday they had to go get the sand and everything, and then Sunday we did our best. We fixed it up, I think, and then the girls got in while it was trying to clean it or whatever. I mean, it's not filthy, dirty water or anything like that. But yeah, and then today, for those who celebrate Happy Juneteenth, or really, there's nothing happy about it. But if you have the day off, use it. Use it wisely. Yes,
absolutely.
Just relax, enjoy yourself. Play a game or two if you want to. But yeah, I didn't really do anything this past week. I did some cleaning, and right now
it looks good.
Right now, there's not really anything coming to mind that I could do. Like, yeah.
Something that's been going on. Tokushatsu has been having Sentai Week.
It just started yesterday.
Yeah.
No, not even yesterday. This morning.
Was it this morning?
3 a.m, yeah.
How is it? Have you been watching it?
Every now and then. So, Tokushatsu, I shouted them out on Twitter. I retweeted them, and because I'm super excited about this kind of event that they would throw. Tokushatsu, if you don't know, you should know. Streams.
You should be watching.
And they're also the provider for... Shot Factory is the provider for Super Sentai DVDs here in America.
Yeah.
But Tokushatsu is their streaming service that they have on Twitch. They have a channel for it on their little service. And then you can actually go to shoutfactory.com itself and stream specific seasons and episodes of Sentai. It's not going to be the best quality because, of course, they want you to buy the seasons on the DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever they have you.
Absolutely.
But the actual channel on Twitch, Tokushatsu, this week they're doing a random Super Sentai episode all week long, every single day.
That's cool.
So last night when it started, or this morning, like at 2-3 in the morning, the first episode was the first episode of Jetman, which is the earliest a season that Shout Factory is streaming. And then they had the first episode of Ranger, and then they had the first episode of Die Ranger. And I was watching these, and
oh wow!
Each time one ended, with me in the chat, we would be like, "Oh, I bet this one's the next one," and sure enough, it was. So basically, what they're doing is they're sharing the first episode of each Sentai in concurrent order. Because in order from Sentai, it's Jetman, Ranger, Die Ranger. So the next one after that was Kaku Ranger. That's when I went to sleep.
Right.
But yeah, I'm sure if I'd stayed on after Kaku Ranger, it would have been O Ranger and then Car Ranger, blah 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 blah. But I think they stream up to Hurricaneger. I don't think they stream
Gao Ranger
past that. Gao Ranger's before Hurricaneger.
Oh shit.
After Gao Ranger was Abba Ranger.
Okay.
And then Deca Ranger, and those just got DVD sets, but they're not available streaming on anything. And then they also did 5-Man,
5-Man,
which is before Jetman.
Okay.
But that's also not available on streaming. So the most recent, because there was a whole hiatus for a little while that they just weren't making any more Shout Factory Super Sentai DVDs, which was a bummer. But then they somehow came back. So like I said, they have some new ones, but for some reason those are not available on streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
But you can buy them. So I need to get those and Jetman, and I'll be caught up on all the Super Sentai DVDs.
That's awesome.
The most recent one is Deca Ranger, and what people are hoping is that they'll do like 2 after and then 1 before
okay.
Ranger.
Yeah.
So I think people are hoping next is, I think it's Live Man, and then Maji and Boken.
Oh, cool. Okay.
If they keep up that pace, it's like 3 releases a year. That would look pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see. If you want to, go to twitch.tv.
Yeah, twitch.tv/
Tokushatsu, or go to Twitch and then search Tokushatsu. Check out the stream. I have nothing to do with it, not affiliated at all.
No, none of us are.
But I appreciate that they're doing something like this where now, so I popped in a couple hours ago on Tokushatsu. Now they're not doing like an ordered sequential type thing. Now it actually is random, because I saw like episode 15 of Logo 5, and then episode 9 of Time Ranger, or 6 of Time Ranger, and then episode like 13 of Ranger. Like now they're just all over the place. Now it actually is random, so that gets me excited for what the rest of the week's gonna look like. I love Super Sentai, and when we were setting up to watch this week's Superhero Time, I had Tokushatsu on, and it was a random episode of Gao Ranger.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to keep watching that. Even, I mean,
it makes me want to see the quality of the DVDs that they have. Like how you said, the quality is always better on the Blu-ray discs and all that. It looked a little poopy on the
streaming.
Live stream.
Streaming is never the better quality. If you can get the disc or like a hard file, versus streaming, it's always gonna be better than streaming.
Because last week I opened up for the first time and watched the Kugu Blu-rays, and I was blown away. We did talk about that a little bit. Yeah, I was blown away by the quality.
Yeah, it actually is Blu-ray quality.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have Kamen Rider Black or Black RX on Blu-ray?
No, I
saw them on Amazon.
Yeah, that's not
Shout
Factory. No, that's like Sentai Works, I think.
Sentai Filmworks?
I think so.
Is it? Honestly, don't know.
Me neither. But I know that Sentai has the rights to a lot of Japanese media that gets produced over here, or that gets published over here.
There it is, Black RX TV Complete Series. Why was that like that? That sucked.
As well, like what?
How weird it was. Oh, Discotheque. That's who it was. Discotheque.
Discotheque.
Yeah. And Black is right there too.
Sweet.
Look at Aba Ranger Shout. Look at
Isn't
Deca Ranger Shout.
aren't the Black and Black RX releases stupidly expensive?
Yeah.
Like $80, huh?
Something like that.
Jesus.
There's 5-man. Oh, there's Gaban. Ooh, that would be sick to own. Sorry, I'm not showing anything on the screen because I don't want you to see my Amazon. But Gavan on Blu-ray. That'd be nice. You have 01, right? Yes, you have 01.
Yes, that was the first Blu-ray that I got.
You have
Kuga. And 01, and that's it. I just got those two.
So you don't have
No, that is I was gonna get that though, but then I decided not to in the last moment.
It's only 36 now here on
Oh, really? Oh, that's easy.
On Amazon.
You know, I'm a huge fan of Kuga. Whenever Shout was promoting that they were going to do Kuga, the Blu-ray, I was refreshing every day whenever they had that link open to buy it. And I was lucky enough to be one of like the first 100 people or something.
I don't remember.
Like 50 people or, whatever, to buy the Kuga Blu-ray. And it came with a poster. Really, really nice poster. I don't have it displayed yet because I want to get it framed. I want to have a frame for it and put it up like that.
Yeah, Black RX is $80.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then regular Black is 64.
Okay. I mean, it's expensive, but like,
I really should watch Black and Black RX. I hear great things.
Yeah.
There's a reason that suit always comes back.
You mean you should be watching Kamen Rider Black Sun?
No, did you watch it? Did you finish it?
No, it's too gross.
Yeah. Speaking of too gross, there's gonna be something really gross in this episode that we talk about.
Yeah. You want to talk about what's gonna happen next weekend?
We can do that at the end, no?
At the end? Okay, you want to do that?
Well, we'll preface the end by saying next week's episode is probably gonna be a lot later than this one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's stuff going on this week and weekend.
Yeah.
That is just gonna postpone it. I already know. I guess just say it. What are you doing? What's going on?
So I'm gonna go to Mexico to go see my grandma for her birthday.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Mexico for the first time in like 10 years to go see my grandmama. It's gonna be awesome. They're gonna love it. They're gonna hate my hair, I bet you.
Yo. You better control yourself because if you wake up and it's gone.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm not visiting you in jail.
Cause the last time I saw my grandma, I had the crazy hair. I don't know if you remember that. It was shaved on the sides, long on the top and the back. So I looked like I want to be in the mafia. That's how I went to go see my grandma last time, and she loved it. But I don't know if she's gonna like this. I hope long hairstyle.
I hope this trip is the trip that gets you to cut your hair.
Yeah, you think so?
I hope because it's hot here in Houston.
Oh, dude, it is stupid. Oh man,
you are gonna be on fire in Mexico.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it a lot.
I think it'd be cathartic if you chopped off your ponytail in Mexico.
In Mexico, yeah.
Burnt it, pissed on it, whatever. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that way you'll have like
a memory.
Fresh. Yeah, you'll have made something, done something for that trip. To make it more memorable or whatever.
That's true. Yeah, I get that. I working out here in the heat, me being in the warehouse, usually in a van, but me delivering and being out in the warehouse with no fans or AC, it gets incredibly hot. And my head gets incredibly hot because I always have it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
And heat collects. Heat collects in the back of my head. I could be cooled down my entire body, but my hair stores all that heat in there. And I just have headaches throughout the days.
If you're curious, listener, Toku Tony always promotes his Instagram at the end of the episodes. So if you want to go check out his Instagram, there's a picture of him and you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, check me out at Toku Tony. I got long hair, man. Yeah, but next week I'm gonna go to Mexico. It's gonna be awesome.
So you're gonna be in Mexico from
Wednesday to Saturday. Thursday to Saturday.
Thursday to Saturday.
Yeah, Thursday to Saturday.
You coming back on Sunday? Saturday? I thought you were coming back on Sunday.
Yeah, it's from Thursday to Saturday. So I'll be back on Sunday. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be back here. Hopefully Sunday. That's the plan. So I'm gonna be here to catch Superhero Time. Whenever we watch it with the subs, maybe I will. Yeah. But maybe you won't because
not maybe. I'm not gonna be here on Sunday.
So what are you doing?
Sunday is finally the Twice concert.
Oh, hey.
So I can finally shut the hell up about it. Although I'm gonna probably gush about it because the next episode is gonna be recorded after this concert.
Next episode is gonna be good. It's gonna be post Twice and post Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is looking like it's gonna be a long day for me because I have the VIP, I have sound check, and I heard that sound check in LA was like 11 a.m. I hope that was a joke.
Are you serious?
But I also got tickets to an after party that I'm gonna go to.
Yeah.
So if I have to go to Toyota Center that early in the morning, and then I'm gonna go to the after party for sure. That means I'm gonna be out forever
on
Sunday,
all day.
I'm gonna be gone all day on Sunday.
You're gonna be on your feet for 13 to 14 hours.
Yeah, so it's gonna be something this coming Sunday. And then of course Monday you have work.
Yes.
I am still worthless. Unemployed.
You're unemployed.
So hopefully we'll be able to record Wednesday night. If I'm awake, I can see myself just sleeping Monday.
Wednesday night?
Monday night.
Monday night. Okay.
I can see myself just sleeping all day Monday.
Yeah.
Because of what happened, the concert.
And then me coming home and then we do the thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So that's what next week's going to look like. Just busy. This week's going to look busy. So it's going to impact the show.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
I'm going to be twice as brown.
But half as hairy.
Half as hair. We don't know that. I'm going to be twice as brown though. For sure. Which is crazy if you know me because I'm already very brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
And half as hairy.
And
because when you do that, your dad will do it too.
No, I know. Exactly. And my dad has grown out his hair. Looks pretty cool. He's cut a little bit of it. I don't know if you've seen him recently. He's
trimmed it?
Yeah, he's trimmed the front of it.
Oh.
And he's trimmed the back of it a little bit, but it's still pretty long.
Okay. So what do you say? You want to talk about this episode?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hop in.
Superhero time?
Let's hop into the superhero time.
That for sure cut you out. It didn't get that at all.
No, yeah. I hope it did. Superhero time.
All right. So what did you think of the Geats episode?
Oh,
it's very great. Spoiler alert. We're going to jump right into spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers.
Because we're not covering the episode beat by beat anymore. We're just covering it.
Yeah.
So what did you think about this great wholesome adventure that
Keiwa
has with his sister?
How dare you? Wholesome adventure? I think not. This man, oh my god. They pulled a Gaim. They straight up pulled a Gaim. They made Sarah a Jamato.
Oh yeah.
And then Buffa killed kind of, yeah. And Buffa killed Sarah Jamato.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if she's dead.
No. I don't think so.
Because she exploded, her regular form came out, and then she got dragged into the ground.
Now, the real world reason why I don't think she's dead.
Okay.
Why do you think?
She didn't get her flowers.
She didn't get her flowers on social media.
Right.
That's a big tell in Tokusatsu. Unless, I gotta check again. As far as I know, she did not get her flowers. Unless she's just hiding them.
Right.
For this kind of discussion. Because, she listens and she wants to hear what we have to say about...
Right, because she knows me personally.
Yeah.
And she knows you personally.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're lying.
No, she knows me personally, just like how I know Tom Constantine personally.
Okay. Yeah. So not.
No.
So yeah, the boys, before all that happens, the boys come in. And I like this because Buffa is definitely less edgy, but he's still edgy. He wants the powers back to be a Kamen Rider to clean up, basically.
Yeah,
to clean up the Yamato stuff.
Clean up the Yamato.
And he's pissed off at Baroba.
Oh, yeah.
Tycoon Boy over here, he wants to save people.
Yeah, he is a Kamen Rider.
He wants to be a proper good boy.
Yeah, he wants to be the one be the one. His motivation is he's still upset that everyone that died isn't back yet, but he still has to save the people now.
Yeah.
Which is very Kamen Rider like. Very cool guy move.
You've been watching this podcast for a while now. You know that I am crazy infatuated with Sumuri. So
yeah.
There's just going to be some pictures of her in here.
She's pretty prevalent in this episode, I gotta say.
She's been lately.
Yeah.
She's great. Good. Bad for me, just taking pictures constantly.
Her having this come up and like this how you say, they're trying to make her the new goddess of creation. And they're really trying to like show it up, give her like emotional experiences and all that. I have a feeling that she's gonna die at the end. She's gonna be the goddess of creation. Ace can't save her, and then it's another death redemption thing.
They say in this episode that they have to kill her,
right,
to have her become it.
Right.
I don't think that happens at the end. I think it happens right before the end.
Okay.
So that he can save her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Become the goddess or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And maybe, I don't know, some way he'll use his belt or his wish will be to make her come back. You know, something like that.
Right.
Maybe not, because she's not like a main character.
Because
I mean, she is, but she's not a writer.
She has a really broken ability right now. At the end of the episode,
that she doesn't know.
At the end of the episode, it's like that flashcard thing. It says the goddess of creation can trigger a wish if they have a strong connection to the person that has a wish.
Yeah.
So Keiwa is at the end, grieving over the death of his sister, so quote unquote death, and we see flashes of the new form that he's gonna get in the next episode, and as he's doing that, the flashes are presumably are caused by Sumuri.
Yeah,
because she's watching at the moment.
Well,
with her hands crossed.
Because she starts crying and it starts raining.
Right.
Or that's how it's shot to make it look, because Michinaga's not there anymore.
Right.
Just Keiwa. So this is probably happened later on. Keiwa bounced. Sorry, Michinaga bounced, and Keiwa's still there in shock. But yeah, you see her crying, and then you see the rain. There she is.
Hey. Oh, we didn't mention the B plot in this episode is that Neon went back to her mom.
Yeah.
It's not super prevalent, but it's good that they have this in the story in this episode. Yeah,
Time Fire is being arrested for leaking intelligence or whatever.
Yeah,
which is not actually what it is. But she's like watching it happen.
She's in there.
And then Neon decides to come check on her because she heard about her dad, but she's not moving in. She's just checking on her mom.
Right.
Because she said her friend is gonna help her move in.
Yeah.
Her very good friend.
So
can't wait to see her reaction.
A trope in media is that whenever someone is about to die, you give them a lot of character development right before that, so that it's very impactful for the viewers while watching.
Well, it's not even character development, just screen time even.
Right. She had two big moments, or this big moment right here where she's with Keiwa and she's super nice and all that, and then that moment with Neon and her mom where she mentions, Sada, I promised a friend is going to help me do the home shopping.
Well, there's one more scene that was really important for her, probably just for me because I like girl warriors or whatever. So where she by herself decides to go help and fight the Yamato, even though she can't henshin.
That's right.
It's funny because it's a flash where
she does henshin.
1 second she's normal, cuts back to the Yamato, cuts back to her. All of a sudden she has a hard hat on and she has a broom in her hand. I mean, the stuff was right next to her.
Yeah.
But there was not enough time for her like get it, put it on her, get all that.
That's a good moment. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that spoke a lot about her because says kind of like she's like Keiwa too,
Yeah.
where you just can't help it. You just gotta go.
Be the good guy.
Yeah, plus ultra.
Oh,
You know.
shit.
I don't even know. My legs just started running.
Yeah.
And then
You say run goes with everything.
yeah.
We get a lot of intermingling between the different parties in this episode. One with this DGP staff, and then the sponsors. Some deals are cut. I don't know how that's gonna go. How do you think? What do you think the special cards, or what are they called? Premium cards.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I don't know why they got them, but in Toy Leaks,
Oh, hey.
spoiler alert, what?
So for Kekeras, aka Tycoons, that's the new form right there.
These are, I think, supposedly a king and queen card.
Oh, okay.
And they get them. I don't know why it has their logos in the back. Maybe because they get them eventually.
Oh, okay.
Because this is not what Keiwa uses to henshin into Shogun form.
Right.
But these two get them. And oh look, she has a bee on her jacket.
Nice.
So I'm assuming this is gonna be for their new forms, and they might be like mini bosses because I don't believe they're gonna be final bosses.
Mm-hmm.
But those are cards the same that you use in the gun.
Right.
That they've been using. Henshin. Both of them are CG monsters, huh? Yeah.
Yes. The other one wasn't CG, it was Zine.
So I have issues, a little bit of an issue here. So here, this is from the day before, right?
Yeah.
Or earlier. They have this recorded footage and they can see there's a hooded figure there. And they're like, who could that be? And gosh, we have this recorded footage. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, okay. No, I'm not even gonna, well, let me go to it first. So this is the part I was talking about.
Here's nice clips of the
Boom.
episode.
She has a mop in her hand and a hard hat. And she just goes to help. And then Scary Monster Man is here.
Daichi.
He's this is happening because there's a random Jamato here, right?
Yeah.
And she goes to fight against it. Okay. That's like 12 hours
Okay.
that happens where she's in a job interview and then she's missing and Kay was so they didn't have recorded footage of that fight where they could see
Oh, I see what you're saying.
not Kay, Daichi come out and
Daichi
do what he
show up.
did.
Yeah.
That question could have been answered a lot more sooner.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't have the footage. I guess
Yeah.
It's convenient Deus Ex Machina.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is something that I thought of while I was watching it. Oh. Sorry.
Stay quiet to cut this part to make it look seamless.
No.
Daichi Mura. Did a purpose. And what's the purpose? I say that joke a lot.
What were we saying?
I gotta believe.
What was I saying?
Oh, that is very convenient.
Right. So this is something I noticed while I was watching it, and I was like, I'm not gonna look to it, cause don't like. Okay, so now we're gonna keep going with the episode pictures because the episode pictures are in order, but we're obviously just jumping around talking about it. So there's Sumuri and Geats trying to analyze who is this, what's going on, and then we see Baroba and Kekara meeting up with Daichi, and they found his ID core for whatever reason.
Well, she had it. She kept it.
She said she dug it up for him.
Yeah.
She looked for it. And it is cracked. So that means that if they're cracked, they're not gone forever.
Right.
Buffa busted up Nago and Sarah's though.
Oh yeah, straight up tearing to pieces.
Anyway, Keiwa eats a baby.
Oh my god.
Keiwa.
Daichi
eats a Jamato baby.
Oh my god.
In front of them. And he's left with this nasty, so nasty.
So the rest of the scene.
Yellow pus shit on his face. And then his appearance when we see him later with no makeup implies that he puts this makeup on himself.
So
whenever he comes down here.
I thought it was gonna be. Whenever I saw the makeup, I thought it was a little bit more.
Look at those boogers on his face, man. It's nasty.
It's really gross. It's yellow, but it's like a greenish tint. So I thought the colors on his face from last episode and this episode were gonna be like added CG. It's gonna be like flowing lines of like Jamato plus human DNA, something like that. But no, it's just straight up like he must put it on beforehand.
It's like the Jokerman.
He's like the Jokerman.
Just like the Jokerman, just like the Batman. It's really funny to think about. They like stop with their I'm doing what I'm doing, and then let me stop and put black eyeshadow on my mask
and get like 3 different colors:
Batman
yellow, red, blue, just like on my face a little bit.
Why are you doing this if nobody's gonna see you anyway?
In my head, I thought, okay, this isn't the first baby he's eaten.
Yeah.
That the first baby he ate probably changed his face looking, and he probably changed it back and forth.
Sure.
Because in this episode, he does have a final form, so to speak, of a Jamato looking thing.
Yeah.
I don't like his form. It doesn't look that great.
Sure. It looks like an Invis, one of the.
Yeah. It looks like it's not from the show.
It's from Gaim.
Yeah.
I like this screenshot because it shows how like don't fucking touch me she is. As soon as he pops out, oh no, gross.
Because he's also Jamato, and she knows it.
But he's an asshole.
Oh yeah.
So could you tell from here what was gonna happen, or when could you tell?
This right here.
Okay.
Whenever she started a fight, and it was just the one Jamato, and I thought, okay, someone is gonna come here. Something else is gonna pop up. It's not just gonna be this one Jamato, and then she fights it, and then that's the end of the scene. I didn't expect Daichi. I thought it was gonna be more Jamato. We're gonna swarm her.
You thought so you thought she was gonna die, but you didn't think it was gonna. You thought it was gonna be Jamato that were gonna do it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Jamato, gonna eat her or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not say what did it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking in the same vein?
No, I saw it happening. I knew it was happening when they were in the dressing room or whatever. And she was playing with him with the little clip.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is like really happy.
Yeah, it's a really good scene. At emotional value.
So yeah, he gets a text from, I guess it's Daichi.
Yeah,
it says, I ran into Daichi. He says there's whatever.
Which, so just not to put holes in your theory, he checked his clock on his phone. It's like midnight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daichi must have grabbed her phone before whatever happened, and then texted him at like 12 in the morning, like he forgot about the phone. And then if
whole theory? What are you talking about?
Daichi. If Daichi grabs Sada's phone,
okay,
and then texted Keiwa at night, like he forgot that he had the phone all day, and then decided to text Keiwa, why would he still text Keiwa that it was Daichi himself? It could have been literally anything to not incriminate himself.
But he wanted it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's his thing that he wants. He wants like people to look at him, I guess. He wants to be the evil genius. But then again, you didn't have to like incriminate yourself, dog.
No, that's what I'm saying. He wants that.
Yeah. He wants to be the villain.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking throughout the whole episode. Like, why would you text yourself? Anyways.
Because he wants.
Yeah, because he wants it. He wants the work.
Keiwa asks for boost or fever or anything else to help boost up his power to go look for Daichi.
Yeah.
She can't because she didn't recover all of them or something like that.
They don't have enough spare buckles to go around.
Yeah. So he sort of not snaps at her, but he's like really angry and intense about this. And then she sort of looks down and she does not look at him for the rest of the scene, which I think says something. And then when he walks away, she looks at him real sad. I was like, yeah, something's coming.
Yeah, something's happening. Because Keiwa, in his anger, he doesn't snap at her, like how you said, but he says, like, Daichi is behind this. We have to go get him. He's not going to get off easy. Like, he has that, that look in his face.
And they find him and they talk to him. The producer and the new game master here are watching them talk to Daichi, and then Punk Jack shows up and he fights with the new game master.
Off rip. Immediately, no words.
Oh yeah, he just walks up to him and throws hands.
Yeah.
And then I guess Punk Jack loses, whatever. This was kind of creepy to me.
Yeah.
Was when they're saying, you know, this is where we find out that he says that they have to kill Sumudi,
right,
to make her become the goddess of creation or whatever. Well, first we have to separate Ace from her because, you know, whatever. And Punk Jack is basically like, no, he's gonna protect her. I'll protect her too. And then the game master just walks up to Punk Jack, puts his hand on his shoulder, and says, "You protect her then." Or
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
you do that, buddy.
Oh man, it was so cool. After he, you know, I guess wins that perspective fight, like little show or whatever. He says, "Would you like to be my pawn again?"
Oh yeah.
And then Punk Jack's like, "Yeah, fuck that."
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he said, "I'm gonna protect Ace." And he says, "Okay, you go protect her then."
Mm-hmm.
And then he pats him on the shoulders like a supportive, like, "You go do that."
Mm-hmm.
And then he walks away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gonna die again.
So Buffa shows up to this weird. See, that's the thing. Like, there was an alert for this egg thing.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying there was not an alert for before the Jamato was here? When you know the Jamato that was here earlier? Like what?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happened? This is the next day.
Yeah.
This is the next day.
The whole entire next day.
And just don't look into it. This was a very, really, you know,
This is a
powerful episode.
This is a good writer writing
Good
this
emotional
show too.
episode. No, but I shouldn't be able to do this right away.
I know.
But they were having the conversation that Kay was going to be a Kamen Rider, and Sarah is going to get another job to keep supporting because he's going to be a Kamen Rider, and she wants to, you know, still have an income for the house or whatever.
Right.
So we see her go to a job interview. This instance happens right outside the job interview because when she goes to fight it, so does the person interviewing her. He comes out of the building too.
Yes.
Are you saying that Keiwa didn't know where she had her job interview? Like he wouldn't go check that first?
Yeah.
Or that area? Or
literally ask around.
Or like I was saying, there was no alert for this monster that was here. Or for this egg, I guess the alert now, and that's why Buff is here.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he gets there, it just hatches anyway. He doesn't even break it open. It just hatches. And yeah, he fights with it. Baroba's there taunting him. This was cool.
Oh, man. So the entire time, we don't see him fighting them Jamato. The Jamato's getting a beat down the entire time. In the moment while I was watching the scene, I thought, man, this Jamato is getting beat a lot more than usual. Like they're putting a lot of emphasis on Michinaga hurting this Jamato, which pays off in the end.
So that's the form.
Yeah, not the greatest.
It still looks like a Jamato. It actually kind of looks like a cockroach.
It looks like a cockroach. It doesn't look like something from this show.
And it looks like a Kamen Rider monster though.
It does, yeah.
And then it does this thing that all Jamato, I guess, can do, is where they can surf the sand inside buildings and shit.
Yeah.
And walls. He does it in the wall too.
That's a broken. I guess
ability. That's something that Jamato can do, and it leaves the ground completely unscathed. Like it doesn't cause any damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this is a thing that they decided to give most Jamato to do. But yeah, his ambition is to become the ruler of this country or this world now. This world. Are you on?
I'm on the wiki. I'm trying to look for the new game master's name.
Isn't it like
Shida? Nope.
Mark?
Win Haruya? No. Isn't his name Mark? That'd be awesome.
Win? That's Punk Jack.
Yes, that is. Tsubasa Sekiyama.
So what you should do, I don't know how you're looking it up, but look up the episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking through the whole cast of the episode. Jito.
Gito, that's
Gito, Gitto.
right. So, oh yeah, this was funny because as he's surfing or whatever, he gets Keiwa and he's just punching him in the side, and Keiwa grabs him and sort of suplexes him up, picks him up, and drops him down behind him.
Yeah.
Like this.
Out of the ground.
Yeah, out of the ground.
Literally out of the ground.
And that's something he could have done later. I thought that would be funny if he just did it to his sister.
It was hilarious
because his sister was going down.
When you said it out loud, I laughed like as hard as I could. It was good.
He shows proof that he's done it before.
He can pull people out of a hole and suplex them.
Yeah, and that was Daichi willingly in the ground.
Yeah,
controlling that himself. And Keiwa said, "No, you're up here now." But anyway, this is where it happens. He does it and he explodes, and that's when Keiwa shows up. Because Keiwa and Geats is like, go to her or whatever. And then these two assholes are just watching and enjoying it
on the sidelines. I don't know about you, but I feel like they both fulfilled their wish here.
They kind of explicitly say that, so
right?
I wouldn't be surprised if they're gone next. But then why do they have those cards? I don't know what's going on.
It feels like they just fulfilled their wish, but but they're not gone officially.
As the thing's fading away, you see this fall to the ground, and it actually is what we all thought. Oh, and Michinaga looked shocked too.
Yeah,
he did not mean to do this.
No,
because again, he's not as edgy as he was in the past games.
Because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to kill
anymore.
He doesn't want to kill. He just wants to hurt.
His reasoning.
He's an edgelord.
The last time he beat Sara, his reasoning was they don't have to be Kamen Riders anymore, so they don't have to go through this. So he was kind of quote unquote protecting people.
Right.
But yeah, there's some good acting in this.
Really good. Almost King-Ohger level acting.
Yeah.
Everyone, it cuts to everyone's faces and they're all super sad and about to cry.
We get the flashback of what actually happened. He unleashed these little tiny ones, if you can see up here in the corner.
Stage 3 Jamato.
Right here. They infect her and become this cocoon thing. And here she is being drugged down to the floor
in the hole.
Again, because we don't see her disintegrate or actually like die, but she does go down to the hole. It'd be like,
come on now.
We've done this with X-Aid.
Yeah,
and I think it's happened in. No, it doesn't really happen in 01, but in X-Aid, people can come back. They're not human anymore though, but they're Bucksters. But they're back. But they have all the memories and everything.
But they're back.
I could see this happening again here, where she does come back. She looks totally normal, but she's Jamato. Because remember, Jamato can take the form of people. So I can see that happen. Maybe that's why she didn't get her flowers, because she is going to come back.
A Kuroto Dan moment?
Yeah. Or Laser. Excuse me. Spoiler alert.
Blazer?
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa.
But in 01, they had that really big emotional episode where Izu dies, and the whole time I'm like, no,
she's a machine.
She's a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, but her memory's gonna. Dude, we're like 7 episodes from the end. You're not gonna kill Izu, right? That's not happening.
Yeah. And then she becomes 02.
Yeah. And yeah. Anyway, I don't really take death that seriously in these shows anymore.
Just because the trend, that's what's happening.
Yeah. Except for Domomotaro.
He's
or him and
Sonoi. They both if one of them's alive, the other one can't be alive.
No.
Right. So what you were saying before is that Keiwa could have totally suplexed Sara out of this.
Yeah, he could have grabbed her right here, hold her up, do one little quick wrestling move on her. Yeah. Right? And she's on the ground. She's back. She's back.
One real quick WWE suplex could have done it.
Yeah.
Then, Jesus.
She's gone. There goes
Michinaga starstruck. Or he's petrified. He gets one straight to the face.
Story in 2 pictures.
That's a. I love slaps.
Yeah.
In Kamen Rider.
That's you.
Yeah. Yes, that's me right there. Kekara is me for real, for real. I love slaps in Kamen Rider. I love direct punches even more. I love when the punch connects and like they have a really nice sound effect to it. Just like in this one, whenever they hit him, it wasn't a punch sound effect. It was a crack sound effect. Like he broke his jaw or something.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And there's my baby crying.
She cry and then it rain.
Yeah. So yeah, see, Michinaga's on the floor here.
Yeah.
You can assume he like get off me, and he leaves. And then yeah, Keiwa's just there, and also they're way farther. Later on, when he's in the rain, he's like more down where the barrels are.
Yeah, to where like she died.
And then yeah, look at
nice moment.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's doing it. In this, the suit that you see right there, it's not always there. It flashes with the lightning.
It flashes with the lightning, yeah.
In this moment, it felt not like a Kamen Rider, more like a villain startup. It felt like in this episode, it gave off the vibes of like he's gonna be a villain. He's just gonna start going rampage on everyone, which isn't a direction I thought they were gonna go in.
Yeah,
but is reasonable, definitely reasonable. This is a evil looking suit.
Yeah,
I'm loving the suit, by the way.
I believe the helmet and top parts are repaints of Commander.
Yeah, Command.
Yeah, and the bottom is a repaint of Ninja, the Ninja buckle.
Oh, the Ninja,
the bottom Ninja,
the Ninja feet.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
But it is all black and green. You can see, and yeah, that is looks like on the card, his visor.
Yes, it does.
Looks like it's on the card. But you can see, and we kind of see it in the preview for the next episode, what he uses to henshin is a buckle. It's not a gun.
Right.
Unless we're all being fooled and that card goes into that buckle. It's a sword.
Oh.
There's been a lot of leaks of what it looks like.
Okay.
But it's a sword that you take out and put in. Kind of like saber.
Yeah. That is so cool.
But yeah, so I don't know for sure if this is his final form. Could be.
I think this is gonna transition to his final form. Like they're just gonna like repaint it. Maybe take off the cape.
You know what they could do? Yeah.
Repaint, take off the cape.
Instead of wings, give him a cape, and then color some of it black and white, and then get rid of his collar.
Then get rid of his
the color.
Yeah, no, yeah. So get rid of his awesome collar arms. Add black to his already really good blue and white suit, and then mess up the name.
Oh yeah. We could do that. They could do that 2 times in a row.
Holy oh my god. I won't get into it, but Holy Live is my favorite suit, favorite character, and they butchered the hell out of that. Holy Liability bullshit.
Evil Liberty.
You could have just called it Holy Evil Live. Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah. But I could kind of see this because it's such a big, like, it's bulkier than I thought.
Yeah, it is.
I could see this being like it's a bulky because it's the command.
Do you want to say what the name is?
Oh, Shogun.
It makes sense because he's the Shogun, that it'd be like a big dude.
Yeah.
A big bulky suit.
But he's supposed to be a ninja.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Ninjas are usually light on their feet and stuff. I can see that this being like a cocoon of sorts, and then it busts open, and this is his new form, his new,
like Kabuto.
Sleek. Yeah.
He's gonna turn up.
Yeah.
And his shell explodes, and he's actually, just like in true Reiwa fashion, the suit underneath this suit is just his base suit, and that's his final form. Ugh. There you go. I did it.
Ugh.
I won.
Okay, King-Ohger.
Hey.
This was a really good episode.
Oh man.
A lot of good Rita stuff. Some really good Rand stuff. Even Rand stuff. I like this MoFun. They even say premium in it because I thought it was a good jab at Premium Bandai.
Right, which is this is now available on Premium Bandai.
I believe it is. I believe it is, and I think it talks. But
are you serious?
The lines are obviously Rita.
Oh, that's cool.
I think. Let me check real quick. Could be wrong, and I could be lying, and I could be wrong, and I could be lying.
You could just be like lying to my face. Man, Premium Bandai has been selling some really cool stuff. I did see on Twitter a Premium Bandai for the new form, his new ninja form.
You saw what?
Keiwa's new ninja form
On Premium Bandai?
Yeah, well, I saw a tweet about it.
What'd you see?
His special with Kamen Rider Shinobi.
Oh yeah, his ninja.
Oh, dude, I just saw it on To Collectibles. Just go to To Collectibles and Mofun's there. It says Talking Mofun right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
talking.
not gonna put it on screen, but
Talking Mofun.
there should be some pictures there that have
Yeah, the lines, and then it's Rita.
and it shows Rita.
Yeah, her face is right there.
Yeah. The cockpit said it's from 110. From 110. Oh, for the China for. Oh, dude, this is
What are you looking at?
nothing.
Okay. This 8-inch plush of King-Ohger's Mofun
Talking Muffin is $80.
features 2 voice modes. That's cool.
One mode plays lines from the show when you press its belly. In Rita and Me mode, dialogue from the show will be played, which I'm positive
It's just Rita.
is gonna be. Oh, I wish I could get that. Well, Rita.
Oh, it shows it in the
you
pictures.
should get- yeah.
It shows it in the pictures.
Yeah, but I can't speak that.
Yeah, you can.
Can't read that.
We know Japanese.
But I'm sure his lines are gonna be her voicing it, which is adorable.
Right.
But yeah, it's a fun little callback too to an earlier episode where this premium thing was actually a subject to one of their rulings.
Yeah.
No, it's evidence. Then Morphina shows up because also another thing is I think that's funny.
Morphonia.
Morphonia. Rita is watching this on the TV, and this is how they watch Mofun, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's absolute ass quality.
Oh, it's terrible.
Like
It's absolutely
it's
terrible.
because they're so far out in the
In the snow?
snow, away from everybody. The quality of this, I guess it's a stream, is just ass.
You can't
It's
tell
just
what's
so
going
funny.
on. The voices are cut in and out.
It's so funny.
It's great. And she loves this stuff.
But I guess Morphonia was watching at the same time because that's when she shows up.
Yeah.
And offers for them to go pick it up at Ishibana because they're getting a new shipment in tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, because they're doing like a Premium Bandai re-release.
Yeah, not Bandai.
To
Although-
Collectibles re-release.
Rita says no because today is a very special day. It's 15 years since she became judge. 15 years. There's that again. So,
Yeah.
the fear of the gods is a thing that happened and it affected everybody. It looks like that made everybody become the rulers of their respective countries.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
So we saw that happen to
Ishibana.
to Ran, and we saw it happen to Rita.
We don't know what's happened to Shogadam or Tofu.
Shogadam, I think that's when Rackless
Was when
or Gira
was kidnapped?
was like kidnapped or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Tofu was
that's when
the rebellion.
the sister, yeah.
But what caused the rebellion? That's my
It's
big
man-made.
question.
Yeah. Well, no, what caused
The cicadas.
yeah.
Also, we find out how old Rita is if you just do math. 25.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they're 10 years old whenever
Yeah.
it happened, and then 15 years later, it's still really young to be.
Yeah, it's still really. So she became in this episode. We find out the previous sovereign chose Rita to be her retainer when she was 5
5.
years old. That's crazy. And then, she became retainer at 10. Or she became sovereign at 10.
So during it happened after the Wrath of the Gods. But this guy admitted to killing the past sovereign with this poison.
Right.
And notice her haircut kind of looks familiar.
Oh, wow.
I think there's something going to come to play with that later. But yeah, this poison ends up being the scorpion poison. This was cool. It was an interesting shot. Like it's straight up sideways.
Yeah, just straight up.
So Rita's going back in their head about the Wrath of the Gods, Fury of the Gods thing. Remembers when Rand was like, so is the penalty death? Like it's death, right? You kill him, right? So they're like, where's the body? And the prisoner guy says, dig in the snow, I'm sure you'll find it eventually. Yeah. It's something that happens every year, apparently.
Yeah, every year he gets retrialed for them to find more evidence, which they have not in the past 15 years.
Yeah.
Because we find out that he actually admitted himself.
Yeah. So every year, they do this thing where they, I guess, dig up in the snow to look for the body of the past sovereign because they can't find it. They never found it. It's just that supposedly she was poisoned by this scorpion poison, which we don't know yet, but we'll find out later.
Yeah. We find out that Morphonia cannot do this job.
Morphonia is kind of lousy at it because she's scared of the prisoners, because they get the prisoners to do this digging. And then that's when Rita comes out and they go to Shibana for another reason. But between this interaction, we find out that there's this man who comes
every morning.
Whenever they do this snowing, the snow digging, they do it, and they just dig up everything. Obviously, it's a Bugnarok baddie guy.
Right.
There's nothing more to that. It feels weird. Right. This guy's been doing this every year, maybe? I don't know.
And it's all, they said only the castle steps.
Yeah, the front of the castle.
Yeah.
It looks like he really loves digging, so
he loves his job.
Yeah, he loves his job. Whatever.
He says his animal name, his insect name, whenever he first shows up.
He does?
Yeah, his first line is Ear Rex something.
Oh,
that's his Latin name. This is a good scene.
So Kaguragi's like, hey, whenever because Rackless is back after seeing him have the negotiations with Death Narok, and Kaguragi's like, so usually in these things you have to
each side has something to gain.
Yeah, you usually compromise something each side. And Kaguragi's like, so what's going on? Or what did Death Narok want in return for peace?
Yeah.
And Rackless is like, what more than peace, dude?
Yeah.
Like this, he's just like that, with his hand on his chin like an asshole.
Straight up asshole. And
then Kaguragi's like, oh, you're so great. You're right. Yes, peace, of course.
Greatly put.
Yeah.
Greatly put.
It's just Gira being intense. So while this is happening, there are some Bugnarok showing up at Nikospa.
And they're all together.
And Yanma is after Jeremy because, Jeremy set up this meeting between Reckless and Gira. And Jeremy's here saying yes, and your brother is doing this peace treaty or whatever.
And that's why Gira was like, I don't trust a word he says. Don't trust him.
And while that's happening, Yanma's checking his computers and sees this shit. And he's like, if any of my people get hurt, I'm coming after your ass first.
Yeah.
Then he leaves because he's, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
And then these two, they go off and do superhero things. Morphonia is here.
You should get more shots of her.
Hey, Shibana. You do it. Do you know what I saw here from this?
What?
From her makeup?
What?
She doesn't paint her whole lips.
No, she just does it a little bit.
She has the little ears.
Yeah.
Or the little bumps on top of her lips.
But she doesn't.
Yeah. And that's on purpose.
Is that a style?
for this character, yeah,
Yeah, I guess so.
to make her look homelier.
Yeah.
Boom!
good.
Surprise her out. They're out of the little mall fun. She was gonna get it for Rita as a surprise, I guess.
And this dude right in front of her, not even looking at her,
Yeah.
says, "We're all sold out."
And then there's this weird shot of her like freaking out, not being able to get it. And this is the reason why they're here, because Rita came to return the scalper's mofun.
Yeah.
And this is a fun little thing, because, well, here, take it. Well, you gotta let go first. And she goes, oh. But also they're here to test this poison to see if it's Scorpion's poison.
Mm-hmm.
And Rand's, getting friendly with Rita, asking her pleasantries and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the question here is, when did you we have a lot in common. We both, became rulers of a country at such a young age. Well, you know what? Tell me, when did you actually feel like you were actually the ruler of your country? And Rita's like, no, I don't do that.
Yeah, no.
We don't. I don't socialize. I have to be impartial. And Rand's like, oh, is that so? And she just goes and sits down in her chair.
Okay, then fuck you then.
Yeah. Well.
She has to be impartial because she's sovereign.
And then we see the worker guy here, the shovel guy. And he goes, and Jeremy shows up, and he's like, you guys, seriously, we're supposed to have a peace treaty. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And I forget his name again.
Tassel. I'm just gonna call him Tassel.
No,
because he has a tassel. It's something. It's like, I remember it was like Archimetal.
It's Ujin.
Ujin? I think you're exactly right. I think his name is Uchin. I think you're exactly right.
Kamejim.
Kamejin. Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, he's Kamejim. Basically, he says that's independent. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. I assure you, Jeremy, this is a personal matter.
Yeah.
He does his evil laugh.
But yeah, Jeremy's like, Jesus Christ. We're trying to have peace here, and I'm seeing shit like this happen. But we're back after having checked out the poison sample. Rand is here to testify. And it turns out that the poison... Oh, well, these guys are...
In the middle of a fight.
Fighting, doing superhero things.
You have to have a fight scene in this episode, because there isn't one in this part until the very end.
No, there's a...
Until the very end.
Here we see some really great intense acting from Rand. Where we do find out, yeah, it was scorpion poison. And that this guy does know some stuff. And Rand's like, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me where to find them. Oh, actually, what he says is he admits that the fear of the gods is man-made. It's not a natural disaster.
There was a one person behind it.
Yeah. And she's like, tell me show me where to find the one responsible for my parents' death. And the way she walks up to him and everything. It's like that fury we saw when she was fighting Jeremy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Morphonia comes out to hold her back. Yeah, just intense. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see how she has the lipstick up?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. They also put, like, whenever she's in the snow place, they put a lot of makeup on her eyes. Make it look like she's like crying. See that?
I think she's crying. She's intense in this scene.
I see that.
Made her eyes look really red.
It adds to it. It looks really good.
Yeah, 15 years ago, you see, actually, it wasn't as dire and sour as it was before.
Yeah.
And there's little baby Rita. Scared of the prisoner. So
yeah, that's funny.
This is a good parallel to what happened to Morphonia earlier, right?
Right.
In that scene when they're walking up to the presumably Papillon shoe god to go to Ishibarna, Morphonia asks Rita, why did you ask me to be your retainer? Like, I'm supposed to be next. After something happens to you, I take over. Why me? And Rita answers that with, I was chosen when I was 5, dog.
Yeah.
She didn't answer the question. She didn't say why.
She answers a question with another question.
They don't answer the question.
Yeah. Why was I chosen at 5?
Yeah. The previous ruler of this country, previous judge, looking like that is not an accident.
No, it cannot be.
She looks like Morphonia.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of looks like Rita as well. I think that's Morphonia's mom. They don't know it.
Okay.
And Morphonia is actually the heir, like the bloodline heir, maybe.
Yeah.
To this, and maybe Rita is there to help train and develop Morphonia,
the new sovereign.
Because I could see the end of Rita's storyline, like at the very end of the show, near the end, is Morphonia being the leader, and Rita, still having the King-Ohger powers, but being the fist,
right?
The fighting.
There's definitely a lot more of that with the hairstyle.
They could be siblings.
Yeah, but then because these two are husband and wife here.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he says he loves her.
And if Morphonia is the daughter of the previous sovereign, her, then that would mean that Rita does not know their parents.
Yeah, because the dad. I mean, when he was in prison, it gave me vibes of like I had to put my dad in jail. That sucks.
Okay, yeah,
they don't acknowledge that, so that might not be a thing. He could just love her, and they couldn't be. They might not be a thing. But I don't know. Maybe that's just how the people look in this country. They have white hair like this, like lilac hair,
and they all look incredibly sad all the time.
Well, yeah, they're in the snow. But yeah, there was a reason they showed scared Morphonia and scared Rita. They're the same kind of archetype going on there,
right?
And then we get this lock. In this lock is a little note from the past sovereign, and it says something like,
"Oh,
the laws for the weak.
Laws are made for the weak.
Don't be scared to embrace your weakness," or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's innocent, and he wants to go find the body because, basically, what happened was she faked her death.
Yeah. She faked her death because she was trying to impose a law on someone else that they couldn't say.
It was something outside the law, or something that the law wouldn't agree with. It sounds like it's a sort of just, it's too much for the law to handle. Which I think is going to be the cause or the happening of the
Wrath of the Gods.
Fury of the Gods. I think that was such a heinous thing that there's no way to. Anyway, she went to hide.
Yeah. Somewhere.
So they are still alive.
Which is why he could never say where the body is.
Yeah.
Faked her death.
So he's gone, and then Shovel Guy shows up. Rita goes to save him, and when she does this, they do this, we get to see their other eye.
The other eye with still the brown in behind it.
Oh, it's a bad contact placement, huh?
Pretty good.
I don't know what that is.
Pretty good. Well, it's because whenever you have light,
yeah,
passing through the eye, it makes the retina smaller. So if you have a lot of hair if you have a lot of hair on your over eye, the other retina gets larger. So how she had like the bangs on her eye for a long time, it was used to being like big. So I'm assuming they're straight. It's just her one eye is a lot more accumulated to the dark than the other one.
I proposed a while ago that maybe Rita is half.
Right.
Or something is going on here.
Because we did see this before.
The eye?
Yeah.
Now it's like a, hey, pay attention to this kind of thing.
Yeah, because I totally forgot about it.
Yeah. So I was going to the store the other day, and I thought it was funny. If you're half in this universe, like half Bugnarok, half human, you still look like a human, but you do one thing is a Bugnarok thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing. So like Jeremy's one hand is bugging around, even though he's half.
Yeah.
And then Rita's one thing is her eye. Even though, yeah, I thought that'd be funny.
That would be funny, yeah.
I don't know if they are. Maybe this is Rasengan. Maybe it's
No, not the
it's not the
Rasengan.
Rasengan.
The Renegon. No, whatever.
I don't know. But
Byakugan.
this does look Bakugan.
Byakugan. With a Y.
Bakugan Brawlers?
No, not Bakugan Brawlers.
Beyblade.
Yes, there you
I
go.
sent you a Beyblade TikTok.
I did. I saw it. I'm super hyped about the new Beyblade.
Anyway,
Anyways.
that's not my world. Look at that. Look at Rita. Even though nobody sees that eye, you still put eyeliner on it. Queen.
Oh, yeah, look at that. No, nobody sees that eye. You gotta put contact on there.
And that's
I want that to be a thing. Every time she's filming, she always has that contact in, no matter what.
And then cool fight too.
Really cool fight. Oh, hey, you got a picture of
I
it.
had to make sure to get this picture. It looks blurry, but I wanted to point out that little tray that Sebastian has is like a silver plate that he uses to bring Ran her sword.
Yeah.
When he flips it, you can see the reflection of the space, and it's all a green screen.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah,
Or like the floor, presumably.
the floor, the wall, whatever. It's all green because that's how they film these now.
You can't fix that. I guarantee you they tried to fix that.
Yeah,
I guarantee they tried so hard to fix
there's
that.
a way to fix it, and it's
Have blue screen floors.
no. You match the green screen. You put something in the green screen,
Yeah.
or
You have a black bottom of that thing.
how do you do this? How do you fix this? You cut to a shot of, instead of it being this whole shot, you cut to her hand doing the thing to the sword,
Oh, I see.
and then back whenever he has it moved again, because it's like a split second. You're not focused on it. But,
Yeah, if you blink and you miss it.
but it's a big green, like out of nowhere,
Yeah.
action in the scene. So,
In a snow kingdom.
yeah, you see it. And then there's these cool shots of the two,
Fighting side by side.
yellow and purple fighting side by side. It's really cool. Oh yeah, the dude gets his big hand. He says, "I love my job," right? Or
Yeah. No, he says, I love my job fist.
yeah.
Or I love my job punch.
And then Rita is doing amazing things with the sword, and this
I love
cool
my
little
job
sequence
kiss.
here. And they
Oh.
get rid of him,
Shot to the other eye.
and then Kamen comes up and gives him the thing to make bigger. Monos comes up out of nowhere. Wow, I just noticed that his wrist guards are chains. That's gonna be a
Oh,
fun
wow.
sticker.
They're not even either. They have like a little
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun sticker.
nice.
So he shows up and he summons his mech because we still don't have King-Ohger back because
Right.
Gira is supposed to be dead. And I got a shot of this because I like the way the web looked.
Yeah, cool web
Pretty
design.
cool.
Cool web design, huh?
He got his cicada claws, and Spider Kimono's not a suit. It's a all CG.
Oh, it's funny you didn't.
Spider-Man.
I was expecting you to get the shot of he's holding the shovel with both his hands.
Oh,
And
look, I almost did.
With the cicada, he cuts it on
Mhm.
both ends, so he's just holding a wood.
Oh, no,
a wood
just a
staff.
stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back. Everything's over, and we're watching Mo Fun again.
Mm-hmm.
And then a knock on the door. Rand shows up. I don't know. These are cool shots.
That is a cool shot.
And
It-
you say this part. What
She has
happens here?
she has a gift for Rita, and Rita says, "I can't take it. Obviously, I have to stay impartial." And Rand says to Rita, "Okay, then just throw it out for me. It's garbage now, and you can deal with that." And then
And nobody cares what people do with garbage.
there you go. And then Rand walks away. Rita goes out, opens up the thing, sees that that's inside, and is super excited about it. As Rand is walking away, she says, Rita says, "Thank you," real muffled, and then closes the door. It's a really sweet moment.
Yeah, Rand and Rita share a moment. And then we go back to the boys fighting. They do their little cool special move where they grow a part of their shoe god.
Yeah, it looks really awesome.
And then the Ragnarok guy here talks. Says Rackless.
Yeah.
So Rackless wants to talk. And then we get the little teleporting, the little TV screen. Ghira's still supposed to be dead, so he's on the floor and here. And that's when Rackless, being the piece of shit he is, says, all right, let's talk negotiations for peace. So what do you think that means?
That he's joined up with the Bugnarok.
Yep.
Obviously, he's double crossed the people that made the negotiations happen.
That he is the one that's putting these mooks in Nikospa.
Yeah.
So he's sort of...
Let's negotiate. He's a... What do you call that?
Not
invading.
Like how a mobster will like offer you insurance.
Protection.
And I don't know, man. Something bad could happen if you don't get it.
Yeah. When you want...
But then when you say no, tomorrow, all your windows are broken in your car. It's like, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see the mobster again. Hey, man, I told you should have gotten insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it to you, but now it's $200 more. I'm sorry. You should have said yes yesterday.
If you pay us, bad stuff won't happen to y'all.
Yeah, so...
But if you don't pay us, I can't guarantee your safety.
Maybe he's doing something like that here where he's like... I bet that's annoying the way those bugs keep coming into your town. I bet if you didn't want that to happen anymore, you'd want to negotiate peace with me. That's the vibes I'm getting here.
I feel it. I hear you.
Yeah, so surprise, he's actually probably likely teamed up with Desnarok, whatever.
Man, he is turning out to be a really good villain.
Yeah, now he's happy. Like now he's excited. This moment here.
This is a really good character.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what happens next. Next episode looks like Yanma is turning in Gira or something. He's fighting with Gira again.
That's what it looks like.
I don't buy it. Or maybe they are really fighting, but Gira's gonna say something that's gonna make him change his mind or something.
Right, because he can't... It looks like he's gonna give up Gira. But in that way, Rackless doesn't know that Gira's alive still. So he doesn't have that kind of leverage on him.
And the main thing that tells us that Yanma and Gira are probably not really actually fighting each other is that we do see a shot of Extreme King-Ohger.
Yeah.
So
spoilers.
It's gonna be fine by the end of the episode. King-Ohger is gonna combine with
Spider Kumanos.
Tarantino. It's gonna be a backpack, glorified backpack. If you look up some videos that the DX version of Tarantino is out, the Tarantula Knight. So they have been able to put that with King-Ohger, and you can see he is basically just a backpack. He becomes two shoulder cannons, kind of, and that's it.
I thought he had arms too.
Nope.
No, just straight up a backpack.
Mm-hmm. Just backpack and shoulder cannons.
There you go.
That's it.
That's pretty extreme.
So, sure. We'll see what happens.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, this is cool. We didn't see any Hachioger in this episode.
Not really.
Not at all. There was no Hachioger.
Yeah.
There was Kaguragi.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There was no Hachioger.
I see what you're saying.
But next episode, it looks like everybody is going to be fighting in Ranger forms at least.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to watch this. We're going to watch it live on Saturday. No, I am. Sorry.
You are.
Yeah,
I don't have
here.
the...
I could send you something.
Yeah. Presumably, everything's going to come to a collision because obviously Gira will be put...
He's going to come out.
Yeah, he's going to put public again.
Yeah.
And then who are they fighting to where they need to have extreme King-Ohger?
Well, we see there's this general guy now too.
Yeah, the big old general, big
so
bad.
It looks like we might have somebody who's gonna stick around for a little bit.
Yeah,
hopefully as a bad guy, because we haven't had those in a long time.
He's gonna be like the general from Real Soldier, where he's gonna stay throughout.
Real Soldier was weird because they had generals, but they were there for like 15 episodes each.
Yeah,
Wise all stayed around for a little while because people liked him, but he died
Yep.
Like, and that was a big episode when
That was a really big episode. I liked Wiseall. Man, I miss Wiseall.
And I don't even know the name of any of the other ones because Wiseall was like had such a big impact.
You remember the green one?
Yeah, Crayon.
Crayon,
Yeah.
Crayon. I miss Crayon.
Not Lakuro. Like that's what I call him. Lakuro's from Kyoryuger.
Oh.
He's a little green cat monster that
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Also makes the monster big.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is turned out to be really, really good season, of course.
Good.
Good
acting.
There's stuff happening with Rita that I feel like is being set up. We should see later. And I do like that they are addressing a lot of this stuff. Like they are carrying over the discussions of what happened to Ran 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Rita's being added to that. And we see Kagaragi still eating Rackless's bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next, man.
I really want to see, since we just had Hachi-Ohger episode, I still want to see his backup or his background, his rebellion, how that worked out.
That'll happen.
And who the last king was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that they are not ignoring a lot of this stuff. We are episode 16 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have like 34 maybe.
Yeah, we still got a lot.
Maybe 34 episodes left, and I like that these aren't really fillers yet. Because we'll get to that. We'll get to a point where these are just filler episodes.
Yeah.
But right now, it feels like every episode carries weight. And every episode, kind of like Dawn Brothers, the stinger of the episode at the very end is like to set up for the next episode.
Yeah.
Like in Dawn Brothers, there was that episode where Kiji brother, he's with oh my gosh, his wife
Natsume.
Miho,
There is no Miho.
where he's with Miho. It's like, oh, yo, he found her, he's back with her, and then it turns out it's the doll.
Yeah.
Like that sets up, the next episode.
Him being absolutely crazy.
You get that here too. In each of these episodes, the very end of the episode, not just like the preview for the next one, but the very end of the episode is like, whoa, what's next? What happens next?
Yeah.
And I like that for this season, because again, it is very Game of Thronesy, which I've never seen, but I'm 100% buy that this is inspired by that.
It just feels like good storytelling.
Yeah.
This is an all in all great episode. Great Rita focused episode. Great story driven episode.
It was a pretty good superhero time.
Yeah, man. I feel like the last superhero time that was this good was like superhero time.
A couple episodes ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Because you said this last time.
Man, no, but there was one. I think I don't know. There have been a few episodes in this King-Ohger run that have been like, that's really good. And then I always, swing it out the park for Kamen Rider. So I feel like it just adds to it. This is really good though.
Do you have any final thoughts?
I want to see Rackless turn into a Bugnarok real bad. I want to see him turn into a Bugnarok real bad. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Are they gonna change his name to Sarah first?
Sarah. Oh yeah, we're gonna change his name to Sarah.
They're gonna have
He's gonna be infected.
another brother.
Yeah. Named Keiwa.
Named Keiwa.
You know what? We never talked about Kamen Rider Gachard.
No.
Leaks.
We don't know anything about that.
No, just the name.
It's supposed to be I'm gonna be honest with you. We're coming up to 1:30.
Oh God! All right, let's cut this up.
So
Let's wrap it up.
maybe we'll talk about Gachard next time. Maybe we'll make a special video on the side.
For sure.
But thank you everybody for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Super Blastex, aka Javier. Super Blastex on Instagram, on TikTok, the Super Blastex, and Twitter, Super Blastex. Don't be shy. Say hi.
Nice.
We should maybe, if we get enough people, we can maybe open up our own Discord for this.
Oh yeah,
to
we
get
can do
people
that.
in there and talk to them through that.
Let us know if you want to do that.
But for now, Again, I'm Super Blastex everywhere.
I'm Toku Tony, aka Tony. I'm Toku Tony on everything except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am Tony Toku. Thanks again for everyone watching. Thanks for all the comments. It's been great.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the comments, I meant to do this way earlier.
Whoa.
But we had a comment last week that I wanted to bring up.
Whoa.
From Rockman Fan 100.
Ooh.
And this is something we're going to be doing. I wanted to do this earlier, but I forgot. I'm so stupid. Rockman Fan 100. On the last episode of the podcast. Kekara is just evil. He already tried to kill Keiwa's sis so he can grow to a Kamen Rider. A rep for those fans. It is funny he tricked so many people because he told sweet words to the self-insert. Thank you so much, Rockman Fan.
Yeah, right.
100.
Yeah, all right.
What?
Call me a self-insert?
Oh. I mean, you don't have to personalize it.
I would love to be in Keiwa's shoes. On God. I'm going to be a Kamen Rider.
You want to lose your sister?
No.
I'm going to tell your sister.
No. God, I love Kamen Rider. I want to be a Kamen Rider so much. He's right. He's 100% right.
About what?
Like Keiwa's the self-insert and that I want to be just like him for real.
Yeah.
He is absolutely
he said that about
correct.
Keiwa, not about you.
But I feel like it's me.
Okay.
Because
Goodbye,
Keiwa's
everybody.
like the Keiwa.
Super Blastex
I'm
everywhere.
a Kamen Rider.
Toku Tony. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.